tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Every teach you something if you need correction.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 188. We in the building. You ain't know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Brezzy, aka Poppy Size on.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson.
Hope everyone's enjoying their Thanksgiving meals. Shout out to y'all for rocking with us. All right, you know what you gotta do. Download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android, and make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If any brand deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. Episode 188. Thanksgiving. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just, it's time to be reflective. So just very, very much in tune, just being grateful for where life is at right now. No matter what, wherever you are right now, like 100%, I just want to send healing and light and positive vibes to everybody, regardless of what you're going through. Because, again, holidays is not always easy, and we're getting up there at an age where, the people you grew up in holidays and traditions with might not all still be there. So definitely just taking that chance to just, send love and light and, embrace family, friends, community, connectivity. That's what I'm trying to do these next couple of days. I hope you guys get an opportunity to do that as well. And yeah, sending much love. I'm good. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, feeling blessed. Shout out to my peoples over here doing community service on Barclays for Thanksgiving out here, giving out food and clothing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone. You feel me? Especially what you're saying right now. I've been seeing a lot of people saying they're suffering from SAD, so I feel glad that I kind of got into a community of people who been affected by SAD. So I know, even though it's holiday time, but I know niggas who still suffer from that stuff. So please, there's a light. Find some activities. Be grateful that you're alive. And if you're alive and breathing well, you can always change your circumstance. So, shout out to y'all. And then also it's Thanksgiving, you feel me? Be around the fam, eat that wing, you feel me? Gain the extra pounds and then be back at it. You feel me? I'm gonna see a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the gym in January. You feel me? Do your shit. You feel me? Love yours.
But before we move on, somebody's got to do it. I had to. You can't slide that shit, thump. That shit.
That shit. You already know what this episode's about. This week we don't have that much to talk about. We recorded this a little early because it is Thanksgiving. We try to be with the fam. So let's get these stuff real quick. Yo, Jay Leno, I don't know who you owe, my nigga. You talk about you fell down the steps, my nigga. You owe money, nigga. I don't care. Either you fucked another nigga's bitch and he fucked you up, or you owe money. Because you saw that injury on his face?
Oh, they fucked him up. That was the mob. I'm not even playing that game.
Yeah. So, Jay Leno, get your shit together, Gango. Kai streams, that shit is basically iCarly for black folks out here. And this nigga over here spoken with Snoop Dogg. He had your man Chris Brown over here. And I ain't gonna lie, you know what I do like about Kai stream, especially the Mafiathon, is he has a bunch of artists there and they're being themselves and they're having fun. He had SZA, he had Lizzo. Lizzo was amazing to me on that stream. Like, and he also has his homeboys from the town with him. So this, once again, shout out to Kai over here. He's almost wrapping it up. By the time this episode comes out, he probably has 1 or 2 days left. And then now he's supposed to do a Thanksgiving stream with Drewski and Kevin Hart. So shout out to you once again, Kai.
That's a fact.
And then real quick before we get to the music, because this is what we talk about this whole episode before we get to our talking segment. Yo, Khalid. Am I saying his name right?
Khalid.
I didn't know he was gay. I listened to some of his music. I didn't know. You feel me?
That's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to know who's sucking and fucking who. I'm happy that I'm sad for the way it came out. It was really some hater shit. Ex-boyfriend outed him, but he took it in stride. And I think it might ring more truth to his music. Not saying he wasn't avoided. He was avoiding his music. He definitely was very ambiguous with what who the subject matter of his music was, and he makes good music. So it don't really affect how I think about him at all. It just sucks that like, yo, you think you having problem moments with people, and then it's like, oh yeah, something go left, and you about to air it out. Like that's dumb, especially if there was really no grounds for it.
And I hate this era of social media where people just exposing stuff and all that. Like, yo, you kept the shit private. Whatever happened between y'all was private. Keep the shit private, you know? But shout out to you, Khalid, for living your truth. Niggas saying, yo, I never saw you talk this much on social media before. But shout out to you, Gango. Now, after we got all that little light news out the way, Slick, which way you want to go first? You want to go talk? Let's do a quick review. Not a quick review, but let's do a review of Kendrick Lamar's surprise album, GNX. You being, Team Pink Squeak over there. What's your review on this album?
I am firmly in the middle. I support what I like, and
no, Slick. Pick a side.
Only you crash outs will pick a side. I'm going to say my honest opinion about a lot of topics today, and if you don't like it, suck a dick, respectfully. Anyways,
that's a fact.
So Kendrick dropped GNX this past Friday. It's a good project. It's nice to have a Kendrick project where he's just having fun. I dig the messages to Pimp a Butterfly. It was one of a great piece for me. I enjoyed Pimp a Butterfly. I've said it many times, probably more so than I enjoyed Damn, which is hilarious. But
whoa, wait, hold on.
I like it.
Pimp a Butterfly over Damn?
To be honest with you, Damn is good, but I can only say I probably only finished Damn like in its entirety probably like 3 times. Whereas to Pimp a
this is off, guys. I know y'all listening. I never knew this.
Yeah,
hold on,
respectfully, I'm being
Damn has more replay.
To you, it definitely has.
You know
more,
what? You're right.
It has more replayability, but I enjoy Pimp a Butterfly. Like it's Mortal Man. What's it? The Black and the Berry. He had records on what's it called? The Tupac concert. I told you. And to be honest, I spoke with my boss about this. Where you hear an album and how you consume the music and the moment in time you're in will probably make it as memorable as the music on the album. For me, I was on a flight. It's my first time to Miami, first spring break in college, first and last spring break in college, for real. And the album came out.
Wait, hold on. Not you comparing spring break in Miami to the Pimp a Butterfly.
I'm telling you, I was on a flight to Miami. I had nothing to do. I had 3 hours. I played the album, and I enjoyed it. The bars had substance. The fun songs was fun, but they still had meaning. I enjoyed To Pimp a Butterfly. Damn is good, too. But like I said, Damn was like, it was a drop. I was like, okay. But this project is fun, Kendrick. Kendrick is like, all right, it's a victory lap. I don't feel like it's the last project. We're going to get something else, I feel like. But this has the radio songs. It has the West Coast bop. It has, he's not shying away from the comments or the battle with Drake or the industry and how people kind of showed their hands or whatnot. He doubled down on his whole like, oh, you're not on my side. All right, fuck that. Then if you're not picking sides, you chose the side. And I genuinely enjoy probably 9 out of 11 songs. Like the first 3, Whacked Out, Mural, Squabble Up, and Luther. Luther, oh my God. Yeah, regardless how you feel about Kendrick, Luther is a great song. It's a great radio record with SZA. Squabble Up got some good energy. It's a West Coast banger. Wow. Reincarnated. Oh, he came on that shit snapping. TV off. Come
Tupac for real.
TV off, bro. This is, I feel like, the West Coast anthem that he tries to pretend Not Like Us is. Like, Not Like Us, we not going to rewrite history and say what it was. It was a ethereal diss song that was pushed to the masses, but it was a bop. And I say that in the sense that we're going to talk about the Drake lawsuit in a little while, but I say that in the sense that, like, if you just naturally found Not Like Us, like you were on Twitter when he dropped it, like I didn't have to go to a playlist to find Not Like Us. Like we was like, oh, Kendrick dropped again, and that shit was dome. Meanwhile, like I said, how did I know it was weird? Kendrick. Kids knew about it the day after it dropped, which was like, nah, y'all wildin'. Y'all don't listen to Kendrick like this. But this must like that shit tough. And then
can we talk about this though?
No, it's my time. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Oh,
we're gonna get a chance. Write it in your notes. You can save it. But then we got freaking Dodger Blue, tough. The Heart Part 6, tough. Gloria, tough. So I genuinely enjoy the project. And I've been on record. We was in text messages. I told you it's top 5 for me on the year with Tyler, with Lotto, with Cole, in terms of rap project, enjoyable rap music. Because I think that I know sometimes I shit on you for your rap taste because you listen to so much wild shit. But in terms of popular rap and mainstream rap, I will say it's top 5 for me right now. And I will say that the only projects out of the ones I'm even naming that I've gone back to are the Lotto project and the Tyler project so far. And that's because Tyler is new and this is new too. So like I got a couple months to live with it and see how I feel going into our end of the year top 10 albums or whatever we're going to call it this year. But I like the project. Like I said, solid 8.7. I'm going to stick with the 8.7. I think I've seen people say it's a 9.9, it's a 10. I'm like, it's enjoyable. It has a few lows where it's like, okay, it's cool, but I think the highs are very, very high. And for a lot of major artists coming off of where he came off from the beef, I think this was an appropriate drop. Go ahead, tell people you hate it.
Actually, no. I didn't stream it, so I shouldn't say I didn't legally listen to it, but I listened to it through means where I don't naturally support it. But unfortunately, Slick, you know me, I'm the West Coast lover on this podcast, bro. I play nothing but songs like this. Slick. It's a great project. I have a few critiques though.
Go for it.
I give my critiques on. Drake's Heart Part 6 is better than that Heart Part 6. Nigga, just because you put that shit on some SWV does not make that shit better. How many times you gonna tell me the Black Hippie story, nigga? We heard this shit already. Second critique, his chorus is trash. Shout out to Lost in Sound. They had a great analogy. If he was cool with Drake and he put Drake on the chorus, this shit would have been triple platinum right here, Slick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm onto your shit now, Kendrick. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. TV off. TV off. TV off. For such an amazing rapper and such an amazing lyricist, Slick, his chorus is trash. Okay? But
fair assessment.
You're a smart motherfucker, Kendrick, because you are changing the narrative that that you've been avoiding for the last decade. And unfortunately, you have the people on the side, so people's not going to criticize you for this. You have a whole bunch of up and coming LA artists on there. I give you credit for that. But please, for the love of baby Jesus, everyone, stop acting like this album is the second coming of Jesus, or what he's doing right now is so profound. This man's been in the hip hop game for over a decade. He just now started putting up and coming LA rappers on his project. Please don't try to shift that narrative just because he did it just time. But overall, Slick, I like the features that he had on there. The songs was nice. I'm a West Coast lover, Slick. I like this music. The production, oh my God. The producer over there, I know the producer works with T Swift, and he has some other producers over there. The beat selection is immaculate. I ain't gonna lie to him. I ain't gonna lie. Mustard takes a lot of his sounds from the Bay Area. I love Bay Area music, so it was a plus for me. I gotta give it a solid 8.
Respect.
I gotta give it a solid 8.
Respect.
It's a good project. Now, if you could just clear up that damn chorus. But let's talk about some of the people he got at. He basically said that he got at Snoop Dogg. He basically said no one congratulated him except for Nas. He got a little bit at Lil Wayne, which Lil Wayne tweeted at him. What's your whole thoughts before we get to the lawsuit and all that good stuff? What's your thoughts about some of the feedback from rappers and some of the stuff that he was addressing in there? What's your thoughts?
I think for Dot, he's not afraid to stand on his own. And again, if these things about him having the backing, I mean, he would have said it probably regardless, but him having the backing of the industry, like, he's in a good space. He can do whatever he wants. But I think Wayne responded. You know what it is, too? The internet drums up everything. So people taking whatever, we don't know what Kendrick's context was. He's not going to tell us. But if people take it as a certain way on the internet, everybody's atting you like, yo, Kendrick said you don't work hard enough. Kendrick said you don't do this and that. Oh, Snoop, Kendrick said you too high. You thinking Taylor made fly. Like, people, you almost have to respond. So I respect artists for coming out and saying what they want to say. And again, when hip hop was at its highest this year, what was it? It was beef. Now we spinning beef. Somebody said, I'm not worried about rap beef. I'm worried about label beef if you want to transition into that.
Well, no, this is what I don't like about Kendrick, or about his take on this. The Lil Wayne stuff, he wasn't dissing Lil Wayne, so I don't know why Lil Wayne tweeted the way he tweeted. Lil Wayne, you could keep. Even though I would like to see a lyric battle between them, but given social media and given how this last beef happened, I really don't want to see a lot of hip hop beef for real, for real. Honestly, that's just my honest thought because it's no longer about lyrics now. So I don't even want to see y'all go at it on unless it's on some like smack URL type shit. But Kendrick, let's stop acting like niggas was against you. Nick, I don't like that narrative that he was trying to push with. Or only rapper that acknowledged me was Nas. Let's not do this. Let's not do this over here, please. But Slick, speaking of the album though, I was surprised that he's starting to get the hate. I've seen a lot of people hating on this, which is surprising to me because like I said through our text message, it gave me like CLB vibes. Niggas was hating off the rip. Niggas was just clowning this shit. And I'm like, yo, this is a cohesive album. This is not bad. This is like, niggas just give this shit a chance. And I'm just like, and I kind of chuckle to myself, Slick, because it's like, nigga, you wanted a top spot. This is what Drake has to deal with all his album releases. And now you finally, quote unquote, to the masses, not to me, you got the top spot now. How are you going to respond to this shit now? So I would like to see how he's going to respond in this next project. And also, Slick, do you think, because it's getting a lot of criticism and also what they reporting about the numbers and how it's only selling 291 and now the second day stream fell off, do you think that the narrative that people are pushing that is a mixtape, not an album, is it fair or not fair?
I kind of look at it as a tape. I think that he has too much.
Why? Let me ask you why.
I just think that the weight of what he does on his projects, like Mr. Morale, blackmail, trauma, and going to therapy and dealing with your demons, even though Damn was commercial, is like, all right, cool. Like, this is like, I'm intentionally doing this to show you I can do it. You feel me? Like, it was a build-up. Kendrick doesn't just drop. He has a lead off. To Pimp a Butterfly, it's like we're going to follow up the album that should have won Best Rap Album with that's a Pulitzer Prize winning album. To put Good Kid, Mad City, this is the new lyricist in hip hop, like it lyricist. Like I feel like this not having much build up and also just coming out of nowhere. I feel like this is just him saying like, all right, cool. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all been asking for. Like, I'm gonna ride this vibe because the next one y'all gonna have to think again. So that's why I think the way he's curated his music is that it's left to I would give it a mixtape over an album. And I will say people probably enjoy this more than his next album because people don't like to think. People don't like they like direct consumption. I'm going to play it. I'm going to bump it. I could dance to it. I could vibe to it. He kind of covered all his bases on the project. And now it's like, all right, cool. I can go put out a record with Kodak Black and people are not going to question me about who I'm hanging out with because it's going to have some kind of message to it.
Okay. So going to your mindset that people don't think, this is a great way to transition to the Drake lawsuit. So Slick, before this lawsuit came about, Slick, I was just going to talk about him appearing on that Kick stream, and I was just going to just like put on my big Drake cape on and be like, you stupid niggas don't know why the fuck he was on stream. He's friends with the owner of Steak. The Steak owner is the Kick CEO, so that's why he's streaming. He streamed before. I was going to do all that stupid defending my guy shit. This nigga just dropped a fucking bomb, Slick. This nigga just dropped. This shit is not going away for a long time. Slick, before we get into this, I thought this B shit might be done after the Super Bowl, Slick. This shit not going away no time soon, gang. This shit not going no time. Both of these people announced that they going on tour. So as we already know, Kendrick Lamar is going on tour after the Super Bowl. Drake announced on that stream that he's starting his tour on the Super Bowl day in Australia, the Animax Sweden tour. So it's like, all right, cool. Now he filed a petition, Slick, as you are the educator. Would you educate the people on this?
Yeah, so I think the first big misconception is that Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar. He's not. Drake is essentially, in his words, press the red button, and the red button wasn't for Kendrick. If you played a lot of Drake's music over the last couple of years, he's alluded to, you know, the industry higher-ups coming after him and setting up so he can't be successful, letting him get certain achievements but not others, right? Really, really trying to see how they're going to remove him. And there's several rumors he's probably up for another contract, hundreds of millions of dollars. You know, the streets are saying
800.
he don't need payola for his music because it's like very popular in cross format. But he's essentially sued UMG, his parent record label, who is one of the biggest labels out there, one of the big three, and Spotify for improper business practices, but how they promote it, not like us. He's even, as on the lawsuit states, he did not have a problem with with Kendrick in terms of like, yo, Kendrick did what he was supposed to do. We beefing and beef. We gonna take some shots. But this was the most commercially profitable beef in a long time. All right. So he's suing UMG and Spotify for cutting their licensing for the song by 30%, nearly $10 to $15 million worth of money, in an attempt to get Not Like Us placed on multiple playlists in places that you probably wouldn't normally hear it, right? And really kind of going through that smear campaign while also limiting his reach and numbers of his music. He just dropped a second petition today, if I'm correct. Let me see if I can find what today was.
Yes.
But essentially, he's going after the label.
Saying that it's basically a defamation.
Yeah. So essentially, Drake is saying that, hey, you guys pushed this record. You knew and Zay's lawsuit talks about how like y'all heard the content in this record and you knew it could be detrimental to my career, and you still went about it to try to push it and defame me and vilify me. So and from my mind, timing is two sides. The nigga in me is like, yo, bro, timing optics is not looking good. Like, this is a bad time for you to do this. Like, you could have got low for a little while, and then, we would have got where we needed to get. But just thinking about, hey, he was like, fuck it. They don't fuck with me anyway. They're going to say what they're going to say. Allow me to just, the music industry is fucked. And I'm going to be the face of it. And it's going to get really bad. Because I feel like we're going to get a lot of dirt thrown on Drake's name. He might not, respectfully, I hope this isn't true. They might try to off that man. There's a lot of money involved.
That was a thought that came across.
Yeah, there's a lot of money involved, a lot of people at the top. But also, if payola and things are involved, and it's like that's how they choose who's going to pop off, and it's limiting artists, and he can use himself as a reference point, or he has people that have been released by the label to support his claims, it's going to get real interesting because it could really flip the music industry on its head. And now you got a lot of people who have always been anti-label. It's like, are you really anti-label, or are you going to be able to, can you stand with somebody who you might not like? And Drake is not well liked right now.
Slick, this shit. Okay, I don't want to go on because I had to talk about Neo about this, and he was like, "Don't make Drake seem like some civil rights activist." When I started talking like this, but
oh no, he's definitely doing this out of a place of like embarrassment and where he's at. But
no, I think this is more personal. It's just because he's currently in negotiation deals and he's trying to advocate for 800 or more. And you niggas just did some foul shit, used the money that I earned to basically fuck up my reputation and all that. After me being literally Slick, he's about 8 to 10. He's like 8 to 10% of all revenue for UMG. A nigga who is 8% to 10% of all revenue for your record label, and you doing that to me, nigga. Nigga, of course it's up and it's stuck, my nigga. But Slick, it makes sense. Cause before this, we was like, yo, Drake is releasing music at a high clip. He released Certified Lover Boy. Then he released Honestly Nevermind. Then Her Loss, For All the Dogs. We're in a 2-3 spans. That's so unlike Drake. Drake releases music. He might release an EP here and there, but he don't release full-on projects like this. And we was like, all right, that's kind of weird for him to release that all like that. Cool. Then we were surprised about the 100 gigs. And certain records on the 100 gigs were mainstream records. That Lotto housekeeping shit should be way bigger than it actually should be right now.
I'm about to say the joint with 21 and Thug. That was one of Thug's last records when he got out.
So I'm like, this shit should be big, and he releasing it on the website, and then a week or two later he just releases it for DSPs. So he's like, oh shit, this shit all makes sense of how he's been moving. But Slick, I just want to talk about the mindset of our people. I don't want to be on my Dr. Umar shit too much, because it was a couple of niggas that I saw tweeting about this Rhapsody, even my nigga La Russell. Like, La Russell, I love you, my guy. But don't let your pride for West Coast stop you from what you've been claiming, what the label's been trying to do with your career this whole entire time. Don't do that. I'm not saying here Drake is doing this for the embodiment of hip hop or for this is a personal stuff because it's like, nigga, I made all this money for you niggas. I want to get paid for my shit. But y'all niggas not understanding if he wins this, the trickle down effect, it's like for them lowering 30%. Niggas keep asking how much is a stream to find out the record label that you add is basically controlling what a stream costs and how they manipulate data. This is why a lot of y'all niggas not getting paid the way y'all want to get paid. This is way bigger than what y'all think about. But Slick, I'm more upset about our people because them like, yo, y'all all talking about hip hop. I'm like, yo, this is why hip hop got overran and took by white folks. You niggas worry so much about the culture that y'all don't even think about the business. It's how niggas scooped in, take anything that we have and popularize it on themselves and own it. Cause y'all over here disrespecting Drake. Oh, yo, so much miscommunication I've seen about this lawsuit, Slick, or this petition. I'm over here like, did y'all even read this shit?
Of course it did. It's easy right now to dislike Drake and the propaganda. Like, I like the fact that his people is like, the UMG owns Complex and all these other different media. You're going to see a lot of negativity. So I think the fact that people are standing with him, like his people, like, yeah, nah, this is really what's happening. Like, we can prove it. Like, it's going to get nasty, bro. And people, again, I don't want to, like, what I call the sheep for the Mike Tyson fight. Like, again, being able to think, like, this is not Drake dick riding. Like, I've been the first person to call Drake out on his bullshit. Again, timing was bad for this prime example. But to be able to say, yo, this is a real problem. We've always talked about the power of streaming. Like, have 300 million people listen to my shit. How is one stream worth, like, 0.3 cents?
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, again, if it was an album and I'm paying $10 a month, I've said my plan, what I would do. Everybody that got these streaming services, especially if you pay for it, if an album is $10 and you pay $10 for streaming, I should get one album credit a month. And I could direct that to an artist that I care about. Or one sale. Like, this is something I get to have that album forever. Whether you take the, because think about it, when you stream music, if they take that server down, all your music is gone that you never downloaded.
Bro, that's a fact.
Yeah, I think you should be able to have one credit that counts to your what's it called? So it's your album. 1 month you get one. It's like Audible. Like Audible give you one credit, you get a book forever. That's what streaming should be, at least in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and I 100% agreed. And I ain't gonna lie, he a brave man, given how he is regarded so far in hip hop right now, and for him to do this right now and him fighting this battle. I gotta give it up to him. It takes some bravery. You're going against a machine that's been long cemented.
I think he's in a place where it's like, if he never drops another song again, he's made so much money that it's like, all right, if my career had to stop today, he always said he's going to stop before he hit 40. But if my career was to stop right now, I'm good. Like, all right, y'all running me out, I'm gone, but I'm taking y'all down with me, if that makes sense. On some kamikaze shit. And again, it's like, all right, bet. Yeah, right. He got the record off, but this is what they do. So any artist coming up, like, yo, you might be popping in your city and whatever, but these labels don't like you, or they like, I got you in a bad deal. I'm like, if you got the number one, if you had a number one song, there's no way your album should only be doing like 7,000 a week in that first week, especially if the song is on the album. You feel me? Like, you're getting hundreds of millions of streams on a song, and that'll carry you.
With you. And also with him, Slick, is he has the highest gross. He made almost 300 mil off touring. So my nigga, he's like, yo, I don't really got to release any music. But you know what kind of fucked me up too, Slick? Because I'm kind of confused about this playlist, because I was going to come here and say the album is 75% done with Party. So I'm like, are you going to release this? But maybe he's still on the contract with UMG that he has to release music. So maybe this might be the last album off the deal. But I know motherfuckers don't want to see Drake independent. I know motherfuckers don't want to see Drake independent. And 100 gig show you niggas that he averaged more views than any nigga out here. Y'all don't want to see him independent. So UMG, I don't even know how UMG can even do it. Either they give him $1 billion, but then the thing about it right now, he can't. Is it okay for him to accept $1 billion from them?
I don't know if they would do that, because I don't think they could recoup that with what they've done to him. You feel me? They would have to literally, and again, people are not going to care. You're going to remember the moment and how you felt when like Kendrick was stumping on him. But it's like, they control the music. So it's like you gave him a platform, he ran it up, And now it's like, all right, cool, we fucked up, but you've destroyed his credibility. So it's like you gonna give him a deal. It's like giving a star NBA player a $150 million deal at 38. There's a good chance you probably not getting that recouped.
Damn. Everybody's comparing this to Michael Jackson and Sony, and how Sony's they said that that's how they started the pedo shit. So I'm just like, and I want everyone to know, even though I'm the biggest hater for Kendrick, biggest hater, I don't think Kendrick had anything to do with it, but I don't think Kendrick Lamar is going to do anything to stop it. I think he was just like, oh, he peeped the play. To him, he's probably like, yo, this ain't my doing. I ain't doing it. These niggas just taking what I'm doing to you and elevate it on their own. I ain't gonna stop it. So I don't really have fault with Kendrick with that. But Slick, we did talk about this. We did talk about Bot Like Us. We talked about like, yo, niggas was saying here, let me hear this. Nigga, even me, I'm over here listening to a lot of songs. Niggas quickly put Not Like Us. I had to literally ban Kendrick Lamar from my from Spotify and all that, so I don't have to listen to Not Like Us. So there's some truth behind this, especially because The Heart Part 6 has more dislikes out of nowhere, and it was only released an hour. I still remember that night. So I'm gonna keep in touch with this. I'm standing by Drake. Fuck you other niggas out here. He didn't lose to me because there's a machine behind Kendrick. I'm sticking to my story. But let's talk about the other person in the big three. J. Cole. Have you started listening to his audio series?
I haven't yet, but I think the way that he's tailoring his mixtapes, like being on DSPs, to the episodes is dope. Because I feel like we're getting Friday Night Lights on DSPs on Friday. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Even though I have it on my project already. But I'm like, him to clear those and possibly remaster those, that could be fire.
So shout out to him. I like that. He talked about, he even gave a song about an old song with him and Kendrick. He even talked about how seeing Drake change his life. So I'm like, yo, shout out to J. Cole. I like what he's doing. I fuck with you, J. Cole. And that part Antonio shit has some merit to it now. You still could never be number one though. I'm never letting that go. But let's get into some sports. Slick. Real quick, Slick. The Giants. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah. Giants is trash. Jets trash. Shout out to Buffalo. We all meet Buffalo Bills fans this season, y'all. Bandwagon.
But I just want to talk about the Giants real quick. You motherfuckers, y'all didn't give Saquon Barkley that money. Gave Daniel Jones. Then you released Daniel Jones. I'm so glad that GM got fired, bro. Slick, I don't ever want to call for someone's job because that's someone's livelihood, Slick. But that was one of the dumbest league move I ever seen recorded live. Slick. You sat here and bet on Daniel Jones off of one good season over Saquon. Now look at Saquon over here. The most rushing yards as a Philadelphia Eagles right now.
I'm about to say him. You got both Henry and Lamar in MVP conversations. Like it's gonna be interesting.
And then what you more call it? Then you got your rookie wide receiver star over here talking shit, like speaking out. So it's like y'all looking bad out here. But let's do an NBA recap real quick. How you feel about the season so far before we get to our fantasy league?
It is what it is. I think fantasy makes it interesting because you pay attention. It's like it's a scorers league. I was talking to Jimmy Talks the other day. I was like, football and basketball, I feel like I'm watching pickup. It don't feel like when I was a kid or in high school or college. It's like, oh, everything matters. The dudes is going out there and grinding for it. It's like, all right, cool. You shoot, I shoot. You pass, I pass. You know, the referees are trash and all around.
Melo out here playing high school chino ball.
He out here wilding 6'8" and still being able to pull that off at the pros. I'm playing him this week in fantasy. It's looking a little scary. It's getting spooky.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The NBA season, I want to wait because right now the cup is happening. I see a little more competitiveness, so we're gonna stay tuned in that. And fantasy league, what's your thoughts? You won. How you feeling? You undefeated right now.
Oh,
how you
shit.
Feeling?
Yeah, I told you. I mean, they almost got me on Sunday. Shout out to the stat correctors, the bill payers, securing the bag, allowing me to maintain my status. They everything is right with the world right now. So I'm gonna keep it going.
Everything's not right in the world with me. Anyone want to have me as an NFL fantasy league next season? Please send it my way. I'm leaving my NFL fantasy league. These motherfuckers don't want to shake the fucking room, Slick. Slick, I put in a trade, even though this nigga is out of the playoff. I'm trading 3 motherfuckers for 1 nigga. I just want Nakua from the Rams, Slick. I'm trading Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers. The tight end from Washington Commanders. Both of these niggas had almost 20 points in each. I just wanted some Puka Noah because my wide receivers, niggas didn't make no trade this whole season, Slick. Niggas vetoed my trade. I want a new NFL fantasy league. Niggas who really shaking shit up out here. I want a new fantasy league that niggas who shaking shit up because niggas over here, I've been throwing out trades this whole entire season and niggas have not made no attempt to even shake shit up. I'm announcing next season I'm not coming back to that bitch ass league over here. But that's about it. Anything sports wise you want to talk about, Slick?
Yeah, I'm chilling, dog. I'm good.
All right, let's get to our song of the week. If you listen to this on YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app. All right, so that was Drake Red Button. You can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music playlist, on our Spotify Music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. You already know this week's every episode is sponsored by the one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
All right, shout out to Heart of Moisture. Support Black women business. But Slick, this week's TSA, we are joined. It's Thanksgiving edition. We are joined by the one and only Big Money V. What's going on, Big Money V? How you feeling?
First of all, I'm offended.
Offended by what? What happened?
I'm offended because why every single time I'm here, it's always because you want me to do some toxic shit. I'm a wholesome lady.
Okay,
Sometimes.
so we just lying. We just lying for Thanksgiving right now.
I said sometimes, not always.
Oh, the Lord is good with you right now.
Very much so.
What's going on with you, Big Money V? Your birthday, what's going on?
Mhm. You know, got something in the plans.
Oh shit.
Can't say too much because the haters will sabotage.
Oh,
You.
Oh, me? I just want to be around
Biggest
your stud
hater.
friends. You are not trying to allow me to be with your stud friends over here.
I don't have no stud friends.
Dang.
Let's talk about
She said
that.
you're the biggest hater. That's crazy.
You feel me? She's stopping their blessings right now. You feel me? Like stud needs love too. But thank you for coming this way, Big Money V. We got a couple topics here for this TSA. This one right here, I don't know. I feel like you would like it, and Lawrence would tell me, "Fuck out of here." What? Slick, can you play the Play for Help TikTok video for me?
Let me get this loaded up for you, sir. Pay for help? What help we paying for? Hold on.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Talking to a female, messing with a female, and I start paying for stuff, I'm probably gonna go through your phone in front of you though. That's people probably be like, "Yo, that's
I
crazy.
never
That's weird."
heard it like that.
I'm gonna
but
go through your phone because
that's valid
I'm
logic.
paying for it. I'm paying for shit. Like, nigga, I'm paying for shit. So now it's like, if you got other niggas you're talking to, I'm cool with that. Be honest about it, because females be trying to play us too. Like, we the only ones. Get it?
That's a fact.
But we don't. So if I'm not the only one, let me know so I could
Go get another
I'm probably
piece.
gonna be doing something anyway, but you ain't gonna know. But still, I'll still go do that. And now, me and them niggas could bust down your hair. Ask that nigga for $100. Ask him for $100, and I'll give you $100. And don't ask me for the whole $300 no more. Like, I'm not.
All right. What's your thoughts on that? Would you be okay, Slick, if you was talking to a shorty and she was talking to multiple niggas and y'all have a split, y'all split the bill?
You are an evil nigga. Like, why would this be the first topic?
It's not me. This is what they putting out there.
This is why I have been on TikTok too. What kind of toxic shit is this? How would I feel? I mean, he made points, respectfully.
Oh, that's a fact. You talk to multiple niggas.
It sounded.
Baby girl. Don't ask me for the whole thing.
It sounded crazy. It does sound crazy. And so you really like. I guess you get to a point in your maturation where you just be like, she probably definitely do got a roster. Why am I fronting all these bills? And he could just clip. Yeah, bro, this is a mutually beneficial, whatever we got going on. You better put up your half of the rent. It's fair.
So is this kind of like Klarna or Afterpay? Like I split shit, like the payments. Like
nah, bro. This is we live in a recessive economy right now. I'm thinking about what's best for all parties involved. I want you want both of us. Respectfully, I can either be mad about it and try to big ball myself into debt, or we can make this work. Like, I ain't play it. You got her. Look, my man is. You can sing it. Yes, I'll be 9 to 5. You be the weekend. It's fine.
yeah. I got the gas bill. You got the light bill. Nigga got the rent.
Nah. Wait. Hold on. Time out. You went a little too far now. Because wait a minute. At the same point, how bad are we talking? How bad is she?
Oh,
and what does she bring?
Paying for her
it
bills?
Don't even matter because ugly bitches get their bit.
No, they do. But I'm just saying. But like, depending on like how in my younger days, how I view you, I'd have been like, all right, this one, yeah, we gonna have to share. We gonna have to mortgage this, brother. But you know, if it's just like some cool job, like all right, cool, like I help you out, like a little, you know, I pay for the little nails, but hair. If you was 7, I'm not paying for your hair.
Them nails are expensive nowadays, brother, man. Them shits is not no $60 or anything.
Yeah, but hair, just the hair before it's inserted into the head is like $300.
Yo, you just go to one of the
some chance, you know.
Nah, you just go to the Africans in Harlem, my nigga. They got the deal
that
on
is synthetic. That is synthetic hair, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever do that to yourself.
Is that a deal or not? Is that they pick you up right from the train station? take you to the shop.
You need help, Brian.
Oh, I support people for the motherland over here. Like am I not for the people?
I'm big on transparency, so I think that shit it sound cool to me. I'd be like, especially if it's not like that's not I'm trying to wife it. If I'm trying to wife it, then no.
Oh,
but if it's just like,
oh yeah, no.
If it's a skeeter beater, then yeah, for sure. Like we just trying to have fun and you know, then yeah, that's cool. I don't see because again, you're probably gonna get involved regardless. But it's like, all right, prices is up to 40-50% from what they was back when I was in the game. I ain't doing that.
Now, Big Money V, you usually had these niggas doing that blindly. Now, how would you like to do these niggas?
This is why you her number one op. That's wild.
Exactly. You see that, right?
That's crazy. You said
what?
You said
that's crazy. Why would you? Don't put my business out there like that and give niggas ideas. That's what's wrong. That's what's
Big
wrong.
Money V over here. This is
don't mess up my system. Don't mess up my system.
Did you not say you homeless right now?
I am homeless right now, but still, I got a system to like certain things. Don't give these bitches no ideas.
Back when you was not saved, now you saved. You feel me?
I'm screaming at being saved.
Hashamalaka. You feel me? You used to have them niggas do it blindly, split the shit. What would you have these niggas? Oh, would you tell a nigga openly like, yo, this nigga pay for this nigga pay for that? So can you help me with this?
Yeah, no, I'm not exposing myself because once you do that and mention that, like, yo, I got somebody, they foot in some expenses to a certain extent. You might think, like, you want to feel some type of way. You're not going to want to fuck with me. But why we all can't be happy? And then, first of all, what got me fucked up is why the fuck you going through my phone? The phone that you don't pay no bills on. Why are you in my phone? First
what
of all,
if I pay the bills?
That's an invasion of my privacy, bitch. I don't care about none of that.
Wait, he said he's doing it in front of you, and then he's gonna see which nigga.
You will never get the chance to do so. Only because 1, my phone is always in my hand. 2, I'm definitely gonna look at you like you crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, put the passcode in. Put the passcode in. Once you pay one phone bill, I'll open my phone for you. And then guess what?
Fellas.
Whatever you find, that's between you and Jesus.
Nah, fellas,
because they know I told you to do that.
Nah, fellas, you know what you gotta do, fellas. You just gotta.
Because once I hear you sniffling, Go back to sleep or cry in the bathroom, bitch.
But you see, that's so wrong because girls don't do that. Girls slap you out your damn sleep with a fucking frying pan over.
Sure do.
Yo, Slick, what is this?
I cracked a nigga in his face with his phone.
I believe the correct term is a double standard.
So I'm supposed to sit here and suck it up and sniff it up to the corner that my girl getting dicked out here.
Like he said, he dealing with something else or like one or two on the side of except for me. So don't be upset that I'm doing the same thing. Go cry in the bathroom. Go cry in the bathroom. Cheers.
All right, you know what? She toxic. All right. Now, Slick, just speaking on just relationship and everything, right? Slick. What if you went on a first date with someone, right, Slick? And you think everything is good, and then tomorrow you just randomly scrolling on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you find the shorty doing a review on your date. Play the video, Slick.
What is wrong with people nowadays, bro?
Imagine you're going on a first date with someone, you have dinner with them, midway through the dinner, you go to the bathroom, and then you come back and the date's great, you know, everything runs smoothly, and then you get home, you scroll through TikTok, and you find out that your date made a Yelp review of you on TikTok while you were in the bathroom. Like a product. So far, the dinner's going smoothly, a few red flags here and there, and we don't have that strong of a connection, but I'm having a good time, and I'm gonna stick it out. You are the red flag for filming and doing a live review of a person as if they're a Temu product.
Wow.
So apparently, is this TikToker called Molly Rudder? Well, you could tell by her name what ethnicity she is. So apparently, she is notorious for going on dates in different places and coming back with some reviews on dates. Now, we don't have to do too much talking about her, but Big Money V, what if you went on a date with a nigga spent $500 and all that, and then you saw the next, like, nah, this girl, dad made me spend $500. I didn't even crack one or anything like that. And she was over here Kiki and 6 lemon drops. Like, how the fuck you ordering 6 lemon drops and not letting me kill? you see that on TikTok the next day. How would you react if you saw that type of review after a date with a nigga?
Don't matter to me because I got what I got. You still paid the fucking bill. Am I correct?
I was the type to say I stole her credit card information when she went to the bathroom.
Maybe what credit card information? Because like I told you, I'll be playing the bluff game. All I bring is my ID and lip gloss. And I'll look at my person and be like, how much do I owe you? And then be like, oh, no.
Oh, baby girl, you got your phone?
Nah, I got it covered.
Nah, you got your phone? Nah, you can Zelle, Cash App or Zelle.
You invited me out, sir. According to Uncle Shannon Sharp, you invite me out, you are responsible. Listen to y'all uncle.
Okay, but you saw what Uncle was getting. He was getting that Michelle. Okay. You try to not give up that Michelle. Okay, so
that's premium. That's premium package. I can't do that.
Okay, Slick, what about you? Now you went on a date with a show, you took her to the observatory, all that good stuff. And she was like, oh, this nigga came out here with a bonnet. Nigga thought he was so cool and all that, thinking he was that. Kept telling me he was a photographer and shit. Like, nigga, how many photographers in New York City and shit? Niggas really be copying other niggas. Niggas don't be leaders. You see on the review the next day. Is it the second date?
That was funny. We talking about a 7 or we talking about a 9? What we talking about?
I'm screaming.
You let a lot of shit slide if it's a 9, Slick.
You don't meet too many 9s. That's what I'm telling you. If it's a 9, it will be fine. All right, you got jokes. I'm gonna cut your ass on the second date. Like shorty showed up.
Oh no!
I'm like, she had the fake Louis Vuitton. I know she ain't pay for that. She
oh no!
I'll blame me. I'm OD.
Facts. I saw. She didn't even have her wig cap right. I seen that shit. Like,
I'm about to say,
I
can see the lace.
I mean, it's lace. You won't see him regardless.
She need to touch that up. But nah.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna use a Big Money V vocab. She really thought she was T. She really thought she was T coming into that with that outfit on. She is not T.
Now look at you being sassy because like it's okay when I do that. You cannot do that. You can't do what I do.
Go on now. She really thought she was T. I ain't gonna lie. Women lingo is the best. Slick. I ain't gonna lie. Women lingo be the best. Cause she kept saying that one day. I'm like, where the fuck did she come out with this over here? Oh, you thought you was T, bitch. No, you was Lipton. I don't know what that But I don't know if I would do, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to report her page. if Shorty do
shame on you.
A date Yelp on me over here. Like, come on now, I was doing my best. Allow me. Terrible. But it's kind of scary now, because now if niggas is doing that on dates, the fuck is
10 out of 10 would recommend.
10 out of 10. I'll do my Keith Lee.
As you can see, I came back in the car with no bags in my hands.
Yeah, Shorty is.
No, but that's outrageous. At least get to experience the person first and get to know them.
That shit is for the group chat. You clown your date on the group chat. You feel me? But now have you clowned? Wait, now I have a question. I know Big Money V does this. Slick.
What? See, this is what I'm talking about. My biggest hater is in opposition. It's you.
You are really turning her into a walking red flag. That's crazy.
Now, Slick, have you clowned a date? Have you clowned in your group chat after a date?
Nah. If I'm going on a date, people will not know about it for real until I'm like, what is this? Even in school, bro, you remember, you knew I was talking to a girl. She showed up in the room. You had to see me out with her.
Because I'll pull up to the, like, wait, what's she doing?
Like, how you know her? Yeah, I'm not hitting the group chat.
Niggas can never mind their business.
Yeah, if I hit the group chat,
I was about my business. I came to see my homie, and I'm seeing work in the kitchen. I'm like,
you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing.
Oh, yeah, how was it? Respectfully.
I'm legally blind.
Yeah, like respectfully, if I'm talking to Shorty, you might know if you see us. I saw you interacting. Like, yeah, I'm not hitting the group chat. I hit the group chat about some stupid shit. Like, oh snap, Shorty, she was on me at the CC, bro, wasn't she?
That's a fact.
Let me see if I can make my pieces hit.
That's a fact. Niggas dad used to say that. Like, nah, at the GW, she was on my body at the GW. Like yo, don't you got a man, Shorty? Like, why you?
Y'all niggas love doing it. Mind your business.
Like, y'all even worse than the group chat on y'all shit. Stop lying. Stop the cat.
No, please.
Big Money V. Big Money V.
It don't even be that bad. First of all, I got told that was going
you, Big Money V. I'm about to expose you, Big Money V.
Okay.
Y'all come up with nicknames for your niggas.
Okay, now you need to be stopped. Okay. Because yes, I have a few.
Niggas get Slick. Niggas get emojis. Slick. Niggas get emojis.
I've seen that.
He got a nice shrimp emoji. I
was gonna bring nigga up over here.
That's the only nigga with an emoji that I put a shrimp next to. It was like,
don't do that. It was cold.
That man was living his. No, it wasn't. It was fucking summer in DC. It was hot as fuck.
Don't give out low. Okay, too much. Okay, let's get to the next topic over here. But yeah, don't do no date reviews or anything like that. Now, Slick. Recently, 2 episodes ago, we had Big Money V do some recon for us for our stud segments. You know, because out of the blue, I got a text message and an image from her. I'm like, okay, I see a group of dudes. And she was like, that's studs. I was like, oh shit, they in the spot.
In the spizzy, they was buying drinks. First of all, they was buying bottles for themselves. I was peeping that. And they over there dancing with the aunties and everybody else being cool at the bar with the Don Julio shots. I said, how can I be down without really getting down for real? Because like I just want to.
Because I saw that video you sent me. Shorty was trying to eat box that night. Shorty was trying to lick the cat.
First of all, the lady came over there and she was like, I said the lady, goddamn, I don't even know her pronouns for her. But that's neither here nor there. We know it's stud.
Nigga or stud, that's her pronoun.
So the statty came over And she was complimenting me and my own girls and tell us how beautiful we are and hope that we have a fun night. That was it. That was all. Until I got daggered by one of them. I was just
Yeah, so Slick, that's what I didn't get to tell you. She got daggered by one of them studs over here. Yo, did she have a strap in her pants? Like, did she keep like? I know.
I want you to feel this.
You
girl.
gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go now.
Cause there's some studs out here really take this stud shit serious. Like they take it to the yo, they keep a strap on. They keep a strap on them. So they're like, yo, shorty, it could happen right now. Like, so when she was getting daggy, did you feel anything like yo, she packing? Like,
That's why she hates you. This is exactly why she hates you.
Thank you.
I'm asking the good questions over here. So
The
how did you
woman
get?
did not have on a strap.
So walk with me through how you got daggered at this brunch spot over here.
Because girls just
Simple,
want to have
like-
fun.
Niggas over here with every single song that I was listening to. I forgot what I was listening to at the moment. But all I know is that Shorty came up behind me.
And manhandled you.
Not manhandled per se. She asked nicely. And I said yes.
We love a cassette stud.
We love consent around here. And I look back like how the bitches be looking like we just trying to make sure you're not ugly. Like
So if she was an ugly stud, you would have been like,
she wasn't that good looking of a stud, but I was like, you know what? We all having a good time. So let me just dance for Shorty. Way through the dinner.
and so she just came and started daggering you. Did you give your number, or she gave you her number?
None.
I'm about to say these new studs got business cards. They don't give out your number. You be like, yo, here, take this.
Oh, wait.
That's a fact.
Nah,
Baby
but they was
girl,
already
here's my-
lining something over. They was lining something up with the BBL warriors in the corner.
That's true. They was probably good job studs, so they was like, "Yeah, we about to get that." So little little
They with
silicone, little silicone go a
They
long
with the
way.
BBL shorties.
You know what? I don't. This just don't got no context, but it got context to this conversation. When do lesbians stop fucking? Because it's like, you know how niggas be.
What? Nah, that was a wild question.
Run that by me again.
Because you know how, us niggas, once we bust a nut, especially niggas like us in our 30s, we like, all right, shorty, like, give me a little time to recharge and shit. Like, technically, studs could keep going. Like, they can't get tired for real.
Yeah,
they can't.
As long as they in shape, they literally, it's a squat, it's a thrust. They be okay.
So it's like, do like lesbian sex last for like hours and
That's a
shit?
great
Or
question.
it's like,
Yeah, I had to talk to a lesbian.
you be hanging out with the studs. Like, do they tell you what they be going on with?
We don't be talking about the sex.
So y'all really treat them like niggas for real?
Oh God, here you go.
Y'all really treat them niggas like niggas for nah, shout out to y'all.
We don't talk about the sex. What you like? We might like kiki here and there, but I'm not asking you. So when you be putting that work in with your strap, how long do you really be in there?
So you're not.
Like,
There's some questions you need to
You're
ask.
not asking proper questions, respectfully.
You feel me?
I mind my business. Hey,
That's boring.
ain't nobody ask me how long am I riding the dick for. So therefore,
Yeah, because some of you girls need WD-40 on y'all knees. Y'all out here. I swear to God, I hate y'all sometimes. Y'all be at the brunch spot or making knees on deck on the bedroom. All right. you nigga, you start hearing creaks.
Nah, you know what it is? Hold on, wait. Is this the sound? This sound. Wait. I got you. Ooh.
I'm like, what was all that Meg Thee Stallion shit you was doing at the brunch spot?
it was there at the birth spot. You gotta catch it off of the liquor before it fade away. Because
And y'all ain't slick too. I know some of you girls, y'all start riding dick and then y'all sit on it and then let it start thrusting up. Y'all ain't low.
y'all do that to yourselves. Y'all do that to yourselves.
low.
Y'all do that to
I'm on
yourselves.
to
Y'all
ya.
do it to
I'm on
yourselves.
to ya. I'm on to ya. Slick, we on to them, Slick.
Wait. But y'all niggas, back Charlie horses, y'all can't deal with weak knees? Like that, it's just weak knees. That's all.
Some of you girls ain't light. Only y'all know. Y'all be some food demons on the low. Y'all out here packing the weights. Shout out to y'all though. I love y'all still. I like my girl with a little cushion, but y'all be out here thinking y'all petite baddies over here. Mama girl, you one cheeseburger over here being obese.
Brian, this is why you need help.
Yo, we not here to pod. It's Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving pod. We not here. We not giving people a good joy. Niggas are listening to us while they sharing their plates right now.
I don't think.
Don't listen to
this
this
is definitely
nigga. Don't listen to
pre or
Eat what
post.
you want. Eat what you want. You are a beautiful human being. Hello, I'm about to cross the back.
I love my big chicks. Oh my! I took down a couple of big chicks in my day.
Wait. Because while they playing this episode, guess who is scarfing down 7 plates already? It's me. It's me. And I got my little drinky drink at the side.
You already know I got my pregnancy pants already. I got my pregnancy sweatpants with the extra stretchy shit. You feel it's lit. You already know what it is. And also, ladies, my business is up and running. Rent boyfriend is out here. If you need me for your Thanksgiving dinner, hit my line, shorty. I'm workable. You know, we could do Afterpay, Klarna, all that good shit. Zip. We could break the payments down, shorty. You don't want to look lonely at the Thanksgiving. Like, once again, look at this bitch lonely at Thanksgiving. Like, she don't got no nigga. You don't want to be that bitch. You want to be that bitch. Okay, so hit my line if you need if you need me for the holidays. You heard? Now,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I have this question that I saw. Okay, here's a scenario. They gave you $50 million, but your mama got to go to jail for a year. What you doing?
You said what?
They gave you $50 million, but your mama got to go to jail for a year. What you doing?
Like,
Girl, you take the charge. Take the charge. I got you when you come home.
Not you over here sending your mama to Rikers.
I got questions. How much time she doing? What jail she going to?
She going where Big Bertha is. The orange and new black. They eat coochie and fucking guards over there.
They respect the old heads in there. That's fine. She could go.
Now with the 50 mil, I could bribe somebody in corrections, have her by herself. Give her a nice little kitchen job, you know. Make sure after the job is all done, you know, just private shower area. You know.
So you gonna let your mama be in jail and
Take the charge just for a year or so. We get you out of good probation, get you a good lawyer. Or the Jew's gonna eat up all the charges.
Respectfully.
Jewish lawyers is gonna eat up the charges. And when you home, and we paid.
Respectfully. My mother might understand.
That's your mama's a nice woman over here.
She
don't need to be in no damn jail.
She's a nice lady.
She's gonna understand. This is for the future. This is for the legacy. Generational wealth.
Family wealth.
Her commissary gonna be popping. I come see her every week.
Facts. 64-year-old lady. You ain't gonna do no real manual labor. They gonna have you in the kitchen. She love being in the kitchen.
And them young girls need a mentor. Who else I trust better than mentor?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to hell. I think it's going to hell over here.
And like I said, we gonna hire a Jewish lawyer. He gonna eat up all the charges. Guess what? You coming home in 2 months. I see you. Like I'ma see you.
Sound good.
So you gonna give her half?
Yeah, of course. That's my mom.
Nah, you look down when you said that. Just your ass. You look down. You might give your mom a meal or two. Like, all right, yo.
Nah. She got a home. Shit. She got a home. She got a personal driver. Hey, do your thing. Live out the rest of your retirement.
All right, Slick. I have this rage bait, but I don't know, Slick. You might agree with this woman over here. This because Big Money V. I started this new thing where I try to find like outrageous clips for him to rage out on. I don't know this week is if he's gonna rage. It's called the haircut, Slick. You can play the video, Slick.
I'm probably not gonna crash out on this.
Men over 30 need to cut their hair. You need to cut your hair. You do not need to be over 30 years old getting cornrows. I don't care. No, it's a no. Like, the only style that I'm giving a pass is dreadlocks, because dreads is like a lifestyle, I feel like. So dreads get a pass. But braids, if you're over 30, let it go. Like, you need to have a close cut or a baldy. And I'll take a bald head. That's how much I'm against like men in braids. Like, it just blows me. Like, you sitting in my girl's seat over 30, like literally look like you're in your 40s. Your appointment was before mine. I wanted the 9 o'clock appointment, but you in here 40 years old getting cornrows. If you don't cut that off and get out of my chair, get out of my chair. Take it from women. Listen, Beyonce said it. Low cut Caesars with a deep wave.
Her nigga look like Basquiat.
Please.
She's talking about Beyonce over here.
Leave that.
That nigga
Jay-Z.
got wicks.
I don't got nothing to say. But what I will say is, I was with her up until a certain extent. Only because there are a lot of men who are starting to surely but lose their hair. Yes, follow God and let it go.
Don't do that.
Let it go, because why the fuck are you still holding on and the sunshine is beating off the middle of your fucking head? Talking about low cut season with the deep waves. Sir, your waves got a pit. It's a little hole right there.
Slick. We over 30 now.
Yeah. The dark seas are cool, but haircuts is expensive. Respectfully.
How much is a haircut?
If you go into a good barber, you paying between on the low end is like 45. The high end, I've seen
people who don't pay for her nigga over here.
I'm about to say on the high end, if you get
that's his responsibility.
Between $45 to $100, depending on what you're getting. Respectfully. It's the pandemic. The pandemic ruined the haircut market. Do people
and the ethnicity of your barber matters too, because the Dominicans be doing extra VIP shit. You feel me, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they be twirling around using hot towels and stuff, giving you
$40
like massages and shit. You know, yeah, $40 is the low end. You getting $40, you up, you winning. I pay about $50. So respectfully. I grow it out, get this little tape up. I went 6 weeks without a cut, and you know what it was? I could have just trimmed up my facial hair a little bit, cleaned up my face, cleaned up the back of the neck, and I was all right. A dark Caesar, I've been making $200,000 a year. That's how you gonna get this dark Caesar over 30.
You know what, Slick? I got a declaration. You girls over 30 need to stop dyeing our fucking hair. Okay, if we making declarations over here, Slick. You too grown to be having different color hair over here. Shorties out here thinking they Nicki Minaj with the pink hair. Stop it, mama. You over 30. Okay?
I personally don't care what you do. I'm just like, if I like it, it's cool. Now, if I got the braids where, like, you know, you got one braid that's just real extra thin, like it's just like real baby braidish because it's going bald in that spot, then you got to relax, player.
What is it, the braids?
What is it, the braids?
It's because I laughed immediately because I know an old nigga with braids and it looks terrible. It looks terrible because, like, baby, like the braids start all the way back here. Like, let that go.
Oh, he got the Stevie Wonder shit. All right, if you got the Stevie Wonder shit, you gotta cut that shit off.
Yeah. Because y'all see, and she mentioned, locks is still okay. No, because you see what Jaheim look like. Have y'all seen what Jaheim look like nowadays?
Jaheim shit going
down.
Wait,
he look bad?
It's going down.
This shit look terrible.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you gotta let people do what they do. But just hey, I still got my hairline.
Whatever works for you, works for you.
Hold on, look at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne still got locks. Them shit's headed by a damn thread over here.
Thank you. There you go.
So I'm a lot. She'll fuck with Lil Wayne then. Am I correct in my analysis, Slick?
Shit, I mean, that's what Shorty would go with. She only said this because she was mad she had to wait all day to get her hair done. That was it. That's the downfall of social media. You have a bad 2 hours, you're gonna make a rant and it's gonna go viral. Now you the braid chick. Like, come on.
Facts. Now niggas only could get.
I'm not with the bobos and all that extra stuff, but if a brother want to get him some braids, bro, he be alright. I think it's more
especially for niggas over 30. Shit be hard to go out here.
That man is taking care of his hair. He's understanding how to my shit gonna fall out if I don't add some moisture and some conditioner.
But see, not every man know how to take care of their hair.
Exactly. That's why niggas be going bald. And they say you get that dark season, you can't hide that bald spot. That first bald spot will scare the shit out you. Like, oh shit, it's over. It's over. The hairline, you can see some niggas been losing their hairline since they were 16 years old. But the bald spot that come out of nowhere. Ooh, boy, it got me. I was like, oh, hell no, we here. What I need, what vitamins I got to take? What we buying?
Vitamins, nigga. I'm booking that trip to Istanbul, nigga. I'm out.
That's a year. That's 18 months till your shit is full again.
I was telling Brian about my work husband. My work husband, fine from the front, but if you look at the back, do not look back there. That is a man. That is a man who slowly is going bald, and I see it. I said, ooh.
Right? Ain't nothing worse than when somebody tell you that your joint starting to fall. You be like, what you mean? You ask everybody. You really got to be on some like, all right, I'm about to get these vitamins. I got the oils. I got the conditioners, the moisturizers, the serums. We going to get this back. Once you get to minoxidil, it's over.
Facts. So, fellas, get your castor oil on deck, your rosemary, all that good shit. Start applying that shit now, gang. You never know.
That's a fact. Cause just you know what it is. Just take a top view picture of your head. Once you get out the shower when you're joint wet, and just see what your natural pattern is, and be like, oh shit, I got a what's it called, Alaska on my scalp. What is going on here?
Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you got a hairline, brother, just grow your hair out and comb it over. Your hairline is still there. Once you lose that hairline, it's over.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. I might have to go to Turkey because I ain't gonna look good with a bald head. My head is too big already.
Right, please.
I'm gonna look like a thumb. I'm gonna look like one of them cone heads.
You're gonna be chopped for like 9 to 18 months.
Embrace your baldness. Embrace your baldness. If you're going bald, embrace it. Let go and let God.
You're gonna have you know, to get the hair transplant done, you're gonna have a bald spot in the back, right?
I'm with the shits. As long as in the 6 months I get my shit back, I'm with it, Gago.
Just take
because one of my man, shout out to you, Colin, because I could say this out loud. He cut his hair, right? He can never go bald. He got the brain matter head. You feel me? Where you got the wiggly lines and shit.
He got waves, but not the ones you want.
Wait, he got a frontal?
Yeah, nigga got
a frontal. Nigga got a frontal.
Yeah, he got his head is wavy. You feel me? So he could never go bald because that shit look squiggly lines up there. So I don't want that for y'all. But so this week we're not gonna do a choose one. I wanted to do a choose one because we had a good one last week with Thanksgiving food. But I'm taking a page out of the new Roy and Maul podcast, and I want to do a Thanksgiving draft. Okay, so here's the rules. We each have to make the perfect Thanksgiving dinner plate. We all choose one item, right? And that includes every item in a traditional Thanksgiving meal. So like mac and cheese, yams, collard greens, etc., etc. Okay?
So what? How many items is it? 6?
How many do y'all do? We've been talking for a minute, so I don't know how many.
I'm a light eater. All right,
we'll do 5. Let's do 5. You got 5 items.
5. All right, so I'm gonna keep track right now. I'm pulling up right now. V, since you the woman, and we're gonna go V, Slick, and then I am, and then we're gonna do like a draft. There's gonna be me again, Slick, V, and then okay. So V, you might have to go twice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, V. Starting off, what's your first pick, V, for your Thanksgiving plate? What's the MVP?
Wings. Turkey wings.
You going with turkey wings as your first?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Protein.
Slick, what you doing?
Mac and cheese.
Fuck, this nigga took mac and cheese. I knew this nigga's gonna take. I got yams. My plate looking good. All right, so it's my turn again.
Yeah.
It's my turn again. Potato salad.
Oh, you're a whore. You are.
Come on now. All right, Lord, what's going on?
All right, you know I'm honorary Haitian. I got the black rice, the Jean.
Nah, you can't. That's not your culture. That's not your culture.
It's my daughter's culture, so
don't even matter.
Sorry,
It don't even matter.
The Jean.
Nah, that's not fair. That's not fair.
You're gonna love my next choice, Nick.
Okay, go ahead, B.
I got collard greens.
That's a good pick.
Now you want to be
again.
over here Southern now. You want to be Southern. Is your goal again? Remember, we can put desserts in there too if you want.
Dressing. I'm gonna put the dressing. Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
That's good. That's
dressing. That's a good
stuffing.
pick. That's a good pick.
You know what I'm gonna go with? Because we'd had this every year. I'm gonna go with the salmon, bro. You gotta throw some salmon on your plate. Get that
salmon.
Yeah, we have salmon in my
Niggas do fish. and
yeah,
bro.
Okay. My mama do snapper.
Yeah, I'm taking the fish option. That's my protein.
All right. I pause. I gotta get my protein. Griot. You thought.
I was gonna take
I had
it.
to get the griot.
I was gonna take it, but I was like, you can have that. I'll give you something.
Sweet potato pie, niggas. I got my dessert on deck. Yep. V, I got you. I knew it.
And I got it.
You got yams and sweet potato pie. You overkill.
Shit. You overkill, bro.
I'm appreciating a good, what's it called? A good dinner roll. You can't beat a good dinner roll.
Hawaiian dinner roll?
Yeah, toasted
them
Hawaiian
rolls
joints
is
with the
good as
butter.
fuck.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
All right, Hawaiian roll. Okay, I got you. Big Money V, what you up with?
I got the pineapple upside down cake.
The fuck?
That's a
Is
good
that the
choice.
Haitian cake?
No, it's not Haitian cake.
That's a fair.
Because you know Haitian.
I mean,
do
Haitian
that
people
pineapple
do
cake.
actually do. Yeah, they do. But like, nah, my mom's
All
getting
right,
that
pineapple
shit.
cake. All right. So okay. Well, you back. This is your last one. So right now you got turkey wings, collard greens, dressing, pineapple upside down cake. How you gonna end your meal off now?
With a double egg.
Damn.
Double egg.
Double eggs.
Yeah, double egg. Like,
Holiday
yeah.
deviled eggs is fire. That's a good choice.
Yeah. Your bathroom gonna
That's a great
beatbox.
Cause nigga, you took all the yams. Like, what the fuck?
Pineapple and eggs.
Yeah,
All right.
You was stuck on the potato.
Nigga, I'm gonna have a good time. Regardless.
All right, go ahead, Slick. What you edited
My
off
last
with,
choice,
Slick?
peach cobbler.
Yeah, she'll good.
That shit. No ice cream. You didn't put ice cream on this shit.
Good peach cobbler don't need ice cream, bro. Good peach cobbler, that's joint moist.
All right, so I have yams, potato salad, grill. Oh, my plate is trash. You know what's gonna save it? Mashed potatoes.
What is with you on
You keep
potatoes?
that.
You got mad carbs. Niggas is going to sleep.
Niggas took all the good shit.
had two picks back to back.
First of all, you took the sweet potato. You're not.
Oh yeah, I got mad potatoes on my shit. Hold on.
You a dickhead.
Damn.
You terrible at this.
Hey man, niggas took mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You know I love my Haitian mac and cheese. I can't get that.
You set the draft order,
Niggas
that's
done
your
took
fault.
collard greens. What's the okay? Let's do one more.
Nah, nigga, you suck. Fuck it, it's over.
Nah, body. We gonna go back with you. What's your last one? Go down the list again. We gonna go top 6 now.
I'm gonna call for pieces of pot roast because my mama do be making pot roast.
Pot roast, okay. Alright, Slick.
Let me see. One more thing. I mean, I feel like my plate is definitely elite levels. Shit. The last thing I need. Oh shit, we getting the champagne. Okay, I have a bev.
Okay, a bev. Okay.
Champagne.
Now I got too many fucking potatoes on my fucking plate.
And grilled nigga. Oh, they going to sleep. You got yams, sweet potato pie, potato salad, and mashed potatoes, nigga.
Nigga, I don't know what to pick. What's some other Thanksgiving food?
You better get some quinoa or some salad.
Nigga, you took the rice.
Nah, really get you a little side salad.
Get you a little,
I know that they
get you a
need
little
salad.
pasta salad or something, bro. You wild out.
I'm screaming at the pasta salad.
Oh, damn, niggas can't. Hold on, I need something else. Matter of fact, I don't know right now. It's between cranberry sauce. You feel we got to add that into?
Nah, you keep that. You keep that shit.
Yeah, I don't give a
You
fuck.
don't like cranberry sauce?
I don't give a fuck about cranberry sauce.
I don't give not one fuck about that shit.
What about some biscuits?
Does that really count for real? Because like the rolls was like,
Now he got dinner rolls, but biscuits is different than dinner rolls. You know what? I'm a play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe and get my ass a garden salad over here to counteract because niggas about to have gout. Niggas who eat my food about to have gout right now. So let's read off Big Money V shit again. So we doing top 6, everyone. All right, she got turkey wings, collard greens, dressing, pineapple upside down cake, deviled eggs, and pot roast. What you would score that, Slick, out of 10? What you would score that plate out of 10?
That's a good plate. She got 2 protein options. She got the dressing going popping. She got a good dessert. I thought that's a good 8.7.
gotta balance it out.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, then I give a 7.5. I could fall asleep on that.
That's like an 8.4. 8.4.
Yeah. All right. Slick Grayson's plate is mac and cheese, black rice, salmon, dinner rolls, peach cobbler, and champagne.
I fuck with it.
I ain't gonna lie. I need to get some pussy if I'm eating that, because I'm like, nigga, that's off the champagne. I'm gonna be full. I'm gonna have a little champagne. You know me? I scored this a good 9. What you giving this, Big Money V?
I give it a 9 too.
The fizzy helps you get busy, dog.
All right, so the winner plate. You feel me? You know, yams, potato salad, grill, sweet potato pie, mashed potatoes and gravy, and a garter salad. I don't know. I think I'm gonna rate mine a 10.
This shit is a 4. It's like an Irish immigrant and an African slave had a baby. You wild out.
Damn. You know what? All y'all shit's 2 then. Fuck out of here.
Trash.
The niggas took all the good shit.
You had back-to-back picks twice. You went potato.
Wait, hold up.
Twice you went potato.
What?
This ain't never happened before. Somebody who is not one of my hosts, and he's definitely not my nigga, is calling my phone. I'm gonna have to.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing, Giggles.
Bye, y'all. Good night. I love y'all.
All right, later. Well, I think that's a great way to end this episode, Slick. All right. Let us know what you think about our draft, our Thanksgiving draft. Hopefully everyone have a safe Thanksgiving. Be grateful for what you have. Peace, love, and prosperity. You know, anything you want to say about Thanksgiving before we close this out, Slick?
Take a moment to be grateful. Don't assume people know that you appreciate them and that you're grateful to have them in your life. Just make sure you let it be known. Take a moment to just unplug, disengage from reality for at least a day, and just, you know, bask in whatever element you in. If you're in a dark place, just know you're not alone. All you gotta do is reach out, open your mouth. There's somebody out there to talk to. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. And if you are, especially if you are missing somebody at this time of the year, like, just, again, there's power in community. So embrace that. Go to your circle. If you don't feel comfortable with your circle, so expand it a little bit. But you got this. We here for y'all.
That's a fact. All right. You know what you got to do. Download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. And make sure you follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you're in brand deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, B Breezy, a.k.a. Poppy Sazon.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. Y'all enjoy your holidays. We out.
The cow.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.